If someone comes to mind, just know. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, today we are going to be talking about red flags in friendships. These are mostly what I think are friendship red flags, and it's just a no-no. Oh yeah, guys, as you can see, it's natural lighting today because I don't want to bring out the ring. Anyways, I don't know. When I turn on my ring light, it reflects on my glasses, and I don't like. It's just going to be too much going on. So yeah, we're going to be natural lighting today, and let's get into business. Let's talk. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. You know what to do, whatever, and give this video a big thumbs up, as you should, because you're gonna enjoy this video, because you're gonna like this video. Oh gosh, the first one is friends who switch up unnecessarily in front of the opposite gender, or they just switch up in general in front of other people. Switch up to embarrass you. Like 2 seconds ago you was quiet, but why is it when ABCD comes you're gonna be the loudest person in the room? You're gonna be cracking jokes to embarrass me. Like, okay, all right. But yeah, I just feel like friends who switch up in front of other people, or like just in front of the opposite gender, it's just weird, because like, what are you actually gaining from this? Okay, anyways, number 2 is those friends who they belittle your success. Does that make sense? Because it makes sense to me. And there's those friends who they belittle your success, or like they're really dismissive about your achievements. So let's say, for example, let me think of a good example. I don't want this camera to cut me off halfway through, because you know how like when you're sitting down and you can see the timer, you can't exactly see like the front of your head because the time is blocking it. So I don't really want it to like snip it out. Let me move back a bit. Okay. Anyway, yeah, those friends who are dismissive about your achievements. So let's say, I don't know, let's say you run now. Not me, because me, I don't run. Let's say you run for your school now. Yeah, you got 3rd place, and you know you're happy with 3rd place. Obviously everyone wants to get, okay, maybe not everyone, but most people want to get 1st place. But you know, you're happy with 3rd place, and like, oh my gosh, guys, you go tell your friends, guys, I was 3rd in da. And they're like, okay. Not as a joke, like there's joke and there's no joke. Like when they're like, okay, what do you have to do about that? Like, I'm just trying to tell you that I'm happy for myself because I got 3rd place, but you want to be all, you know, about it. Like, that's just weird, you know. Yeah, I just feel like that's a big red flag, because even though like to you it might not be something big, but you can clearly see that to your friend that's a huge thing in their life, then I feel like you should just be like, oh, you know, well done, congratulations, support them. Like, it doesn't take 10 million pounds out of your bank account to support your friend. Like, it's actually not that deep. Just like, oh my gosh, well done, you know, this. These things that I'm saying, like, I'm feeling it deep in my heart, because I'm gonna find myself with the ring light cover, because why not? Okay. If someone comes to mind, just know. Yeah. Those who project their insecurities on you. Because you're insecure about something doesn't mean you have to make other people insecure about that thing as well. Like, it's just weird. Like, when you know you're already insecure about something, why do you want to try and make put someone down as well, so both of you can be insecure about that thing together? Like, it's time you should be working on yourself and trying to make yourself a better person than trying to bring other people down. Thank you. Those who they only come to 365 days in a year, 366 on a leap year, but you will only see these people once a year, or you only see them pop up on your phone once a year, and that day that they pop up is when you see them is the only time is when they need something. Like, to be honest, I won't class that as a friend, because you're only trying to get something from me. Like, the only time you want to talk to me is when you need something from me. That's not really a friend though, is it? This one is those who count favors because they either want something in return or just to pick up themselves. You guys go to the shops or wherever you go, yeah, and then they see a sweet that they like and they want that sweet, and they're like, oh, can you get this for me? And you say no, and they're like, oh yeah, but I bought you this 10 years ago. Or when you was in the womb, I provided for the nappy that you wore. They basically count favors, and everything that they have done for you since they know you is they have a mental note, and they know everything that they have bought for you, what they've done for you, so that they can use it against you one day, or just so that they can just, you know, be like, okay, but I did this for Ayo. So if you feel like you're gonna bring it up later in the future and be like, okay, but I bought you this, I bought you that, then just don't do it. Like, there's actually no point. Just leave it alone. Don't do it. Do you get what I'm saying? Is this making sense? Of course it's making sense. That always makes sense. 98% of the time that makes sense. You copy everything that you do. It's like, first of all, there is only one of me and one of me. There should only be one of me. Well, apparently there's like 7 others of you in the world, but that's not the point. You know what I'm trying to say? There's like one of me and one of me alone, only. With my personality, with my, okay, maybe not with my name, because my name is a bit too common these days. Why do I know every single person in this world, every Nigerian called Ayo-mi? Anyways, that's also not what we're talking about. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? There's only like one you. But when you have friends that they want to copy everything, you buy a new handbag, they want that bag. You buy a new pencil, they want that pencil. You buy a new phone, oh, I just got that phone, so I need to get that phone, or I need to upgrade. Or I don't know, you get a new hair, oh, I just got this hair, I need to upgrade, I need to do the same. Why is your life revolving around my life? Like, why do you have to copy what I'm doing? Why do you have to wait for me to do something so you can copy it, or so you can be better? And you know, it's just not making sense. It's just giving jealousy at this point. Like, now why do you want to compete with everything that I'm doing? Like, friends shouldn't compete. Healthy competition is good, but when it becomes obsessive or when it becomes really unhealthy, then that's just toxic, or that's just a huge red flag. And you know, that's what I think. At least some people might like competing with buying handbags with their friends. That's their own. That's not me. And the next one I have is those who they feel like they're entitled to your life and they want to know every single detail about your life, from Genesis to Revelation. We're not doing Bible school today, but they want to know every detail about your life. They want to know who you meet. They want to know why you're doing this. They want to know They want to know who you're on the phone with. They want to know this. Like, it's focus on your life. Like, people actually have time on their hands. Like, they have too much time these days. So the next one I have, well, I've forgotten. I have short-term memory. Oh yeah. So it's those who make fun of your religion or your morals. Like, let's say you're a Christian now, and example, you're a Christian, you have church on Sundays. Some people have church on Saturdays, but you know, you have church on Sundays and other days of the week, whatever. So you want to go to church on Sunday, yeah, and then they call you, Ayo, do you want to go out this on Sunday? And you're like, oh no, I have church. And they're like, oh, but you always go to church every Sunday. Or, oh yes, always you're in church, can you come, this. Or, oh my gosh, okay. During lockdown, quick story, during lockdown, yeah, you know how like people were making fun of God, calling him Sky Daddy? That's just weird, that's just rude, that's just disrespectful. They know you believe in God, they know that you are very about your religion, but they're too busy making fun of your religion, not even wanting to know God or whatever, or they're just like, you know, chatting the most about God or your religion, or just wow, English is hard, or just disrespecting it in general. Then I feel like that's a huge friendship red flag. Okay, you know those friends who like the only conversation you can have with them is about boys or the opposite gender? I kind of think it might not be a huge like red flag of friendship. It might just be like a tiny bit of caution, and it might be a maroon flag or brown flag. Yeah, what's red and green? What does red and green mean? Yeah, this is why I did not pick art. It might be a maroon flag, burgundy flag, you know. Yeah, I feel like those friends who you cannot have an actual conversation with them, the only conversation you can have with them is boys, come on, boys. Nothing else except boys and boys alone. Like, you can't even have an intellectual conversation with them, because they will somehow they will link it, yeah, somehow they'll do petal paragraph and link it back to boys. That I feel like is a red flag is those friends who they tell you that every person that they have met has done them dirty. Like, you could go tell them, oh yeah, go bring one friend from the beginning, from the day you were born. They don't have any friend, because apparently every friend does them dirty. But surely you should know that they're the issue. Like, it should be screaming, bells should be ringing when they tell you that everyone does them dirty. They have absolutely no friends at all, because everyone does them dirty. Yeah, you need to start checking them, or they should check themselves actually, because you should know you're the issue at this point. And the last one is your gut just tells you that. I feel like we know, but we just choose to ignore red flags sometimes, which is fine because red is such a beautiful color. So you know, when you ignore red flags sometimes, it might just be because you find it a really pretty color and you don't want to, you know. Anyways, yeah, but not every red flag should be ignored. Some of it is just a bit cautioning because some people can change. Like some people might not even know or realize that they're doing something until you tell them, and they're like, oh, I didn't know I was actually doing this, but now that you told me, they're gonna like reassess their life or their behavior, whatever. But yeah, I feel like, but if you've told them and they know that for sure, they know they're doing this or they're doing it on purpose, and you tell them and they still be like, okay, whatever, then that's when you should start checking your friendships. But yeah, if you don't know, this video should hopefully have helped you, informed you in a way about your friendships / red flags. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video because it was basically me just talking for however long this video is, me talking about what I think are red flags. But if you didn't enjoy this video, still give it a like, comment, share, subscribe, you know, and I will see you very soon in the next video.